Hey everybody, today we're going to be covering the fun Gacha event. This event is really misunderstood by a lot of people for the fact that they think it's terrible rewards and things like that. This is actually one of the best events for rewards for whatever you're targeting. Whether it's a base skin, shards, whatever you may be after, this is the best bang for your buck when it comes to using your gems. You have to do it correctly though. So some things you're going to want to do is make sure you hit the skip animation, otherwise you're going to be here all day. And there's kind of three different ways to approach this. There's the freebie way, there's the cost-effective way, which is kind of two different ways, and then there's the go for broke way. So the freebie way is to do your first spin. You hit spin now, and then you collect every single time. The second method with that is to take it if it's 2 stars or 3 stars, but if it's 1 star, like this one right here, you hit free gacha. This is the cheapest method, but it takes a very, 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 very long time to get it. You're talking probably about 2-3 hours of clicking these buttons to get enough points to upgrade. So as you can see, we keep getting 1. Basically, you're only going to keep it if it's 2 stars or more using the free method. So you're only spending 60 gems. After a while, it pays off based upon probability of the 2-star, 3-star in different colors, where you'll hit one of the multicolor or the color that's the same. So that's the freebie method. Now, the cheap method usually will cost you between like 23k and 30k gems to get a base skin. You can get it cheaper, you can get it more expensive. It kind of depends, but that's about the average. I'd say you probably want about 27k gems to do this. You do your first spin and you keep it every single time. So that's the cheap method. The second version of that is to do your first spin and only keep it if it's 2 stars or more. So what you would do is, in that case, it was 2 stars. This case, it's 2 stars. This case, it's 2 stars. So you can see I'm keeping all my 2 stars. And we're on a nice streak right here, which is good because that's giving us a lot of the rewards. So now this method, the second cheap method, is to do the premium gacha when you have 1 star. And keep doing it until you have more than 1 star. So here, every 3rd ball, you're guaranteed to at least get an upgrade. So now we got 3 stars and we can claim. Now, I want to get another 3-star one here for you guys. So you can see 1 star is 12 candies. And 2 stars is going to be 36 candies. So really, you're only losing 12 candies, but the amount of times you'll hit that 3-star or even 4-star pays off, and it covers the extra bit of gems it takes sometimes to get to the 2-star. So that's the second method. The last method is called the go for broke method. So I'm going to do this method for you guys live here. We'll see how good or bad it is. So basically, you want to start off with a version of this that is going to be 3 stars. So we're going to play a little bit here and get there. Hold on. I'm going to pause the video and get back to you once I get one of them. Okay, so your first task is to do your first spin until you get a 3-star ball to start. Now, the go for broke method can either pay off really well and you can get a base skin for super cheap, or you can get a base skin for super expensive. So basically, all you're going to do from here is just keep spinning. So you'll see right now, I've now wasted 1,600 gems to get to this point. But now you'll see each spin is 1,500 beyond that. So I'm going to keep doing it. So now we're at 3,100. We're at 4,600. And now we're at, oh gosh, 4,600, 53 something like that. 6,300, 6,200. So now this is where it can get expensive, is on this last ball. So you only need 1 star at this point. But to be able to claim the last rewards, you got to get that last star. So it's going to either add 24,000 gems to the price or possibly just 8,000. So you'll see this just added 28,000, 16,000, So that cost me an extra 2,400. So that cost me just over 30k gems to get the base skin. Do not get the blue ones in this case. This is where you want to make sure you're choosing the rewards on the left, which are the multiple candies. Once you have your candies, you can click the exchange store here on the right, and this is where you come in. So you are able to get 2 base skins from this collection from Gacha. There is a March queue if you don't have one and you want one for the extra 10% March boost. Otherwise, I'd ignore that. Your shards end up being pretty dang cheap, typically, using any of the methods besides the go for broke, unless you get lucky on the go for broke one and you get that last one in just one spin. Shards end up being like 120, 100 to 140 per shard for gems, so it's extremely cheap. Mastery research is in here, formations if you need them. And how it works is you take your blue candies over here and you see the milky candies, you turn them into the fruity milky by exchanging them, and all you have to do is redeem them and they rotate. Don't buy from in here. These are more expensive by a slight amount, not a lot, but enough to make it not worthwhile. If at the end you have extra blue ones, then yeah, go ahead and use them. But something else to keep in mind is you can only do 1 base skin using the blue ones. Otherwise, you have to use the go for broke for the second one, because you can only get 300. I don't know if you saw that when I circled that, sorry. You can only get 300 of the fruity candies. So you'll see 300 possible, and it costs 240. So unless you do the go for broke and you get one of the last 2-star rewards, which I can show you here. Where are they? Sorry. You have to at least hit this, or you can hit the 6-star one twice and be able to redeem it. But you have to hit that if you want to get the second base skin. These are other rewards over here. Ignore those because they're definitely not worth it at all. Your whole goal is going to be to get the candies and trade them in for the rewards that you're looking for. So I hope this explanation helps. If it's still confusing to you, let me know and I'll make a short that I'll release that'll just basically be, this is how the event works. If it's still confusing to some of you, if you understand it and you enjoy this content, please remember to like and subscribe, and see ya.